In the silence of the cosmos, a stranger has appeared. Astronomers scanning the skies in July 2025 detected something extraordinary. A small, faint object moving at an incredible speed, following a path that no ordinary comet or asteroid from our solar system could take. At first, it was nothing more than a dot of light in the sky, cataloged by the Atlas Survey telescope in Chile. But when its orbit was calculated, scientists realized the truth. This was not one of ours, it came from beyond. Its official designation became 3I Atlas, the third confirmed interstellar visitor ever detected. Before it, only ʻOumuamua in 2017 and Borisov in 2019 had crossed our skies from the stars. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to Mindshift Discoveries. Now a new messenger from a distant system had arrived. What makes 3I Atlas fascinating is not only where it came from, but also what it carries with it. Early telescope images revealed a fuzzy glow, a coma, and the beginnings of a tail. Unlike ʻOumuamua, which looked like a tumbling rock with no clear activity, Atlas behaved more like a comet. The Hubble Space Telescope, the James Webb Space Telescope, and powerful ground-based instruments soon turned their gaze toward it. They saw a cloud of dust and ice, glowing in the light of the sun, streaming away at immense speed. Its velocity was over 130,000 miles per hour, a clear signature that it was not gravitationally bound to our sun. It came in, it would pass close, and then it would leave, never to return. But what lies within its icy heart? The James Webb Telescope pointed its infrared instruments at the object and detected something startling. The coma of 3I Atlas is dominated by carbon dioxide, with a ratio to water nearly 8:1. This is highly unusual. Most comets in our solar system carry more water than carbon dioxide, but here was a body from another system telling us that it was formed in a much colder, more distant region where carbon dioxide ice could survive. Alongside CO2, traces of water, carbon monoxide, and other molecules were found. Swift Observatory even detected water activity when the comet was still 3.5 astronomical units away, far beyond the orbit where water usually begins to boil off. That meant this object was active unusually early, loaded with volatile ices, a fingerprint of its birthplace. Its dust, too, is strange. Polarization studies, where scientists measure how light scatters from tiny grains, revealed unexpected behavior. The comet showed a very strong negative polarization branch and an inversion angle around 17 degrees, values not seen in typical comets here at home. Instead, it looked more like distant trans-Neptunian objects or Kuiper belt bodies, suggesting that its surface and dust particles are built differently. Once again, the message was clear. This was no ordinary visitor. It carried the chemistry of a system we had never touched. As the comet brightens, myths and stories grow around it. Some researchers speculated wildly that such objects might be alien probes, deliberately sent across the galaxy. Avi Loeb, a controversial astrophysicist known for his claims about ʻOumuamua, suggested that perhaps 3I Atlas might also be artificial. Its trajectory, its speed, even the fact that it passes behind the sun at perihelion, all fed into conspiracy theories. Could it be hiding? Some asked. Could it have been sent? NASA and the global astronomy community responded quickly. No, they said. The evidence fits perfectly with a natural comet. The coma, the tail, the chemical signatures of volatile ices. All of it points to natural processes. Fascinating, yes. Alien, no. But the debate itself shows how mysterious and exciting these interstellar messengers can be. For scientists, 3I Atlas is not a threat, but an opportunity. Its closest approach to the sun will happen in late October 2025 at about 1.4 astronomical units, just inside the orbit of Mars. From Earth, it will never come closer than 1.8 astronomical units, nearly 270 million kilometers away. Safe, distant, and yet close enough for our best telescopes to study. Over the coming months, Hubble, Webb, Gemini, and other observatories will continue to collect spectra, images, and data, watching how it brightens, how its tail evolves, and what its composition reveals. Why does it matter? Because every interstellar comet is a sample of another world. We cannot yet send probes to nearby stars, but pieces of those systems sometimes come to us. When they do, They carry within them the dust, ice, and chemical memory of their home. They may show us how planets form, what elements are common, and even whether the seeds of life, water, organics, or complex chemistry, might travel between the stars. A recent study even proposed that objects like 3I Atlas may play a role in seeding planetary disks around young stars, kickstarting the birth of new worlds. If true, these icy wanderers may not only tell us about distant places, but about the very origins of life itself. The mystery of its nucleus remains. Hubble placed an upper limit on its size at around 5.5 kilometers, but it could also be as small as a few hundred meters. We cannot yet be sure. Its exact origin is also unknown. Somewhere out there, perhaps tens of light years away, a system ejected this body into the dark. Gravity and time carried it across interstellar space until by chance it crossed paths with us. And as quickly as it came, it will leave again, heading back into the eternal night. So what do we make of 3I Atlas? It is not a world killer, not a spaceship, not a secret weapon. It is a messenger carrying a story billions of years old, written in ice and dust. It reminds us that the galaxy is full of wonders and that our solar system is not unique. The more we watch the skies, the more visitors we may find, each with new secrets. How many more are out there, passing quietly between the stars? How many carry the raw ingredients of life? And will we one day be able to catch one, land on it, and hold in our hands a fragment of another world? Until then, we can only watch, learn, and imagine. 3I Atlas is a reminder that we are not isolated, but connected to a greater cosmic ocean. Its light crosses millions of miles to reach us, whispering stories from a place we may never see. And for a brief moment in history, we are lucky enough to listen. So I'll leave you with this question. What do you think 3I Atlas truly represents? Is it simply another comet, or is it a symbol of something bigger? The bridge between our world and countless others across the stars. Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you want to explore more mysteries of the universe, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Mindshift Discoveries, because the next discovery may just shift the way you see the universe.